All right. So welcome people who are here to Dog Pound DnD. As I clear people off the map who are no longer here. The ballista has been repurchased. Alvin is gone. Elric is gone. Cornwall is gone. Bartholomew is still a traitor, and he is gone. Well, no, he's here.
He is still a traitor, and he is wait, no.
No, but he is still a traitor because you guys never did, in fact, clear his name. We're missing a couple of people on the map. So we got Cairo and Wes and Callian.
We also have a double Noxus, so we should probably
We can get rid of one of those. And as per the new things, does anybody want to get a D4 of inspiration, or do they want to give one to a monster?
We're talking about the episode from yesterday, right?
No,
Party
from
one
a
or
week
last
ago.
week.
So
Then I will give that to someone else.
yeah, 'cause he did it last time.
We had some fun. We killed some dragons. Kalia blew a dragon sky high, thinking it ate her friend Elizabeth. Turns out she blew up the wrong dragon. After we blew up the dragons, we had a volcano erupt and we had to run away from the volcano. And then we made it back to town. That's about all that happened.
How did you make it back to town?
We ran very fast.
You went to
Emir first.
All right, we went to Emir and we were talking about whether or not we were going to kill Eduardo or not, and decided against it for some reason.
I think because not everybody's had bad run-ins with Eduardo.
I mean, but we all knew he was a coward because he left during the siege after our
That's
group
true.
made it here.
And then you guys made it back here. People decided they're gonna split. Alvin had a baby and left. Immediately the day after. Wow, it just doesn't sound good when you don't have context.
Yeah.
He left the mother of him, his two children, one adopted, one naturally made,
The day after one of them was born.
He has two adopted children.
and is traveling with the other adopted child, who may or may not be possessed by an armor full of gems.
Or an armor made of gems.
There you go. So what you're saying is Alvin is the worst father ever.
But it's not his fault.
It's kind of just like, oh, hey, the world needs you. So
Yeah.
you don't really have a choice anymore.
This is what I imagine if Superman had a family. I feel like this is what would happen.
This is what happens with every superhero movie where, like, they have a family. People are like, oh, well, you're such a bad dad. It's like, well, I have to choose between going to my daughter's piano recital and saving 1,500 people.
Well, now we have to, well, if we convince Terry to come with us to fix the boat, we're gonna have to take Rendavius with us, too.
And
leave him in this
a
by
newborn
himself.
child.
Yeah, and a newborn child. We can handle that.
To be fair, Alvin thought he was retiring to Safe Falls forever, and then somehow, because we just had some mini-sodes about running for election, he got drawn back into it. Literally, that is how it happened, too. We had mini-sodes about an election, and you're just like, Alvin needs to tie up all the strings, and now I'm right back into everything.
Yep.
Just when I thought I was out, you pull me back in.
Hey, those were some fun minisodes.
They were. So,
Alvin saved me from assassins.
we
so
are
many
at,
times.
I assume, the Royal House.
Seems legit.
And these people are not here. This cart is actually gone. It's been destroyed. The horse is still here. So when you guys rock up on this, there's horses, like all the horses are
Got inside
There's
already.
just Tornado and Magni's horses.
I thought we were here.
There are things that happen between then and now where we assumed you were gone because otherwise you would have had to react to the events going on. So you're coming back here the next day. Miss Lippy is in the foyer. The horse is right here, just sitting there.
Tornado.
Nobody's here with the horse.
Have we seen this horse wasn't with us already, right?
You guys
I'm
have
just-
traveled
That's
all together.
that's Voltaire's horse.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just trying to see if we like know the horse.
you know the
You
horse.
s-
You met him
you saw
during the
that-
siege at Safe Falls.
The
Oh,
horse
okay.
ran through the entire city as the army of the corrupted creatures came attacking the western
Yeah, he was the
walls.
harbinger of the whole apocalypse. Like he was the leading sign.
I'm
Who
gonna say
needs
hi-
4 horses men of the apocalypse when you
just-
can just have 1 horse of the apocalypse?
Exactly.
True.
We're
gonna say
missing 3 horses and 4 men.
I'm gonna say hi to Tornado, then come back and say,
Tornado
Tornado,
looks
how you
freaked
been?
the fuck out.
"What? What's going on?
She is
Can I?"
stomping and like doing little jumps and like rearing her head back and snorting.
All right, I'm gonna try to calm her down.
Animal handling.
Come on, be good. Nice.
Okay, she
20.
calms down, but she still has a wild look in her eyes.
Yeah, Tornado doesn't look too good. She looks freak. Is it a she? Tornado?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to
Uh,
ask Voltaire.
Tornado seems pretty freaked out. I don't know what's going on.
No, I.
Is there anything around us right now? Or anything I can notice that might be freaking out Tornado?
Dare roll perception.
Don't you dare hurt my horse.
Oh, nice. 24.
Oh god, I go, Gene. You don't notice anything.
Okay. I don't know what to do about that. Can I try to figure out what might be making Tornado freak out? Like an insight check, I guess. I don't know how you inside a horse, but
I don't think so unless you can speak with animals.
yeah, I can't. do
Where's the
that.
druid? Why did the Eden?
Yeah,
I
right.
speak a-
1, 2.
Wait, the druid just
girl.
got
Okay.
eaten.
I
Yep.
speak a little bit
Mhm.
of horse, and then wait. I need to. I'm sorry. I'm still getting.
It's
used
a
to
girl
the
horse.
little-
It's a mare.
Mare.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Can't. Okay, once I actually get on, I am so sorry about this. I need to update Chrome today. So I'm using Firefox. Can Rosalind try to like not how do I say speak horse but also not speak horse?
Blubber like an idiot in front of a horse.
Yep, exactly that.
Roll luck.
Exactly that. Oh, I just got deleted. Okay, there we go. Okay. 26. No. No.
She turns around and looks offended and boots you with her rear legs for 13 damage. As you are knocked prone
Jesus Christ.
right there.
I am now down to 40 HP. Rosalind is going to swear in Primordial.
Without breath, because you're breathless right now. You just got kicked in the
So
chest.
he's like, "Ah!"
What swear do you say in Primordial?
Yeah, we wanna
he's
know.
saying- He's saying, it'll sound like Gafrando, but it's essentially saying, you fucking bitch. He's getting older. He's learned a little
And-
bit.
And
Roll
you
dex
s-
save.
Wesley's gonna look at Tornado and be like, "Yeah, that was appropriate. I don't blame
Horses
You're
you."
don't
prone-
speak primordial.
So no,
Kai-
roll a dex save at disadvantage.
Cairo does respond in, "Don't call the horse a bitch."
Okay. Oh man, I love that. I've
It
had
backs up
advantage
and
over
poops
that
on you.
one.
That's what you get for the Kairos speaking in primordial himself. That's what you get for calling a horse a bitch.
He's just gonna, Rosalind's just gonna talk in primordial, and he's like, sorry, it's just a little.
Got pooped on.
Yeah, I'm gonna just press to digitate that away. Just like, it's like it has not been it's been a good couple of days, but I didn't think that this all would happen so quickly.
Kraylin's
I'm
gone.
sorry.
Rosalind's the new Kraylin.
Alright, what's it gonna...
Must be genetic.
Okay. Are you guys saying that in character, just like, must be genetic? For the if not, that's
Cyrus is just covering his mouth and laughing at you.
Rosalind is gonna stand up and he's going to apologize to the horse and just be like, I'm sorry, I'm just a little irritable at the moment. It's unacceptable, but
It sneezes on you.
that's okay. He's gonna press digitate it, and he just sort of closes his eyes, and instead of freaking out, he's just gonna be like, alright. We're moving on. As the wings are still rotting on his back, presumably. Unless he found a leather worker that can turn him into...
Those were like already rotting before we even got back to Safe Falls.
Yeah, they are really
yeah.
bad. Rosalind currently has them in like a bag or something, and he's just trying to find like on his off time he's been trying to find a leather worker that can make something for fashion.
There's no leather workers in Safe Falls capable of working with those wings.
Oh, he's not
Shit,
like
they're
he'd be
rotting.
willing to strip it down to the bone. It's just he needs leather to replace the skin on top of it.
Safe Falls
So-
does not have skilled artisans.
Okay. So during, I guess after the whole tornado scandal, he's just gonna walk over here. And would anyone like to help
Scandal.
butcher some
Tornado
wings?
scandal.
Probably not.
No.
Okay. Rosalind's just gonna be amateur butcher hour, and he's just gonna like grab a bucket or something and just sort of carve it up.
And since Wes didn't notice anything going on outside that might be freaking out Tornado, he's just gonna like reassure her again and then head inside with everybody else, see what might be going on in there. That might be freaking out Tornado.
We
Wait,
would
what
have
are we
known
doing
that
We're outside.
Terry
of the
had
mansion.
went into labor yesterday, correct?
Yeah, you guys would know
Mhm.
that she had a baby.
Do we really want to disturb Miss Terry at the moment?
We're kind of short on options.
She did just give birth to a child yesterday.
I
And
mean,
that's why this makes me uncomfortable as well. But the point is, we are short on options.
I mean, it doesn't mean we have to leave right away, but we might as well ask sooner or later. I mean, she likes us, so I think she'd help. We did save her life and help her get married to Alvin. Or actually literally marry her to Alvin in one of our cases.
Very well.
I think it best if Callian is the one who makes the requests. He tends to be the most diplomatic among us.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I asking for?
If Terry could come with us and fix Cranky Cornelius. What's his name? Cranky
It's
Cornelius.
Croyless.
Croyless of Cranky's capsize.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm not asking her to do that.
We need her to fix it. It's the only
Wait,
option.
how could that be the only option? First, you guys tell me we have to steal a boat. Now we
Well,
need to
we didn't.
magically put a boat back together. Does no one in this world have another boat? I don't
Well, she's done
understand.
it before. We need a crazy captain who could bring us to the island because it's for Rorschach.
Okay,
I don't think we're gonna
we
be
can-
able to find anyone else to go. And
We can
he
get
could
the
manage his
captain,
sh-
but
yeah, but he could
we
sail his
can't
ship by himself.
just get a boat.
No, because he could sail his ship by himself. Other boats
But
would
he
cost
can't
us. We need a crew. They wouldn't want to go. It'd be a lot more difficult.
But his boat
Plus,
is
finding
just-
a crew willing to go after Rorschach in an area where boats tend to disappear There's none other that will go.
Yeah, he's our best option. Our only option.
I still don't believe that, but I will not ask this lady to go fix this boat. We asked her enough stuff to do already.
There is only one person out of character who would potentially know other ways to get there.
I have no idea who that would be.
Are you telling me we
Yeah.
can't go buy a boat? Didn't we
can't
just get a
afford a boat.
dragon's hoard of gold?
Right, Dragonheart?
I don't think we could afford a boat still.
Really?
Yeah, I
So
mean,
you're telling me a dragon can't afford to
he
buy a
knows
boat?
how to get there. He found one person to get there.
We didn't get all the gold, by the way. Like, remember that? We didn't have enough time to grab all the gold.
We only got 2,500 and we split it between parties, so we only got 1,250.
Mm-hmm.
So our party, our mutual fund, because we didn't divvy it up, our mutual fund's
Yeah,
at
we
1932. So even if we pulled from our individual pockets, I still don't think we'd have enough.
It's expensive.
And then we'd still have to hire a crew. Who would probably not be willing to go, so we'd have to probably pay them more.
If you can find me, Cairo speaks up. If you can find me anyone who's willing to at least give us the ability to have a ship to get there, I can navigate us to the lower part of the islands and possibly further in. It's not my first rodeo going through into that place.
Okay. But then how are we gonna find a boat? I guess if it's just us, we don't need one that's as big, but I still don't know how much that would cost. And I know
If we are even
whatever his
going
name is.
if we're going
Also-
to try to enter there, do remember we were told we would need an army just to get inside.
Also, real quick, keep in mind, this is going to be the one point of the entire campaign where supplies you bring matter.
Hmm.
Because there are a lot of islands there.
I feel like we can. I feel like we need this guy. I feel like we just gotta ask Terry. Otherwise, then I guess we could look for a boat. But if we could ask her first and see. I mean, I feel like she would do it, even if we have to give her like some time. But remember, she's like a 3,000-year-old mage. I think she might be okay.
who just
She gave birth, but remember, she's like 3,000 years old and is a master of one spell that I've seen endless possibilities for a spell I didn't even know could do that much.
Out of
If you-
character, just so in case I'm being obtuse, there are at least 3 ways that I can think of that you guys could accomplish what you need to do, which is obtaining a boat and a way to get to the island. So
3
you
ways.
do have
okay.
options, so I'm not like, nothing here is a set in stone, this is the one way to solve it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we always have the water walk trick.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
that'd
god.
That's not gonna work.
That is not a
Well,
good
we
one.
just need an inflatable raft of some kind just to
Let's-
keep us afloat while we sleep.
let's not want to walk across the entire. Do you want to walk across into corrupted territory? I don't think I want to.
That was we had a hard time doing it
Yeah.
once.
We did, and I am just putting that. Rosan's just like, I understand that it's not ideal, but it's also not exactly, cut and dry. Nothing is.
I think we have more options. I think Terry right now is our easiest and best option, but I think we have other options before we have to water walk.
Well, yeah, it's just I'm a little bit worried about Terry's safety because what if she overexerts herself?
I really think she'd be fine.
You're also asking for her to endanger a newborn child because she'll most likely have to bring it with her.
That's true,
Yeah.
but we can protect her. And Randy would come. It'd be very easy for him to protect her and the baby.
Randy
All we need to-
causes problems as well. It's just more risk factors.
Yeah, a lot of this is just we're talking about it as if it's just a pure benefit, but everything needs to be in a balance, and so far I think that we're neglecting that balance quite a bit.
Oh, the worst thing we do is ask her and she says no. I mean, she would know her limitations better than we do.
think the worst thing that would happen is that she says no, and then she turns the entire city into a mudslide out of out of anger.
What?
won't
She
do
would not
that.
do that.
You do whatever you want, but I'm not going up that when you ask this question.
Would you possibly like me to? I don't exactly have the best reputation, but I'm not. It's It's neutral. I'll say that it's neutral, and I'm persuasive. And Rosalind gives a curt smile.
Well, she doesn't know Cairo, and well, she wasn't. They weren't with us when we first met Terry, but I think she would like Kalia, so I think that would help. I think maybe a few of us could be able to convince her, or just make her not throw a fit.
Yeah, I mean, if we had Kalia, then Kalia could not necessarily exercise her diplomacy skills per se, but she could at least learn how to deal with people.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
What's
What is it?
diplomacy?
Oh, it's where you talk to people in order to sort out your differences rather than fighting.
Also, I don't.
Oh, I
think-
like that.
Also, I don't think Kalia should see this. That's what the kid will look like when he grows up.
That's amazing.
Continue. Sorry.
What's that sound?
That's
Somebody's fan.
Shani's mic, yeah. I think we might as well just try
Yeah, why not?
and just get rid of an option if this one doesn't work, and then we can figure out other stuff. So we're going
Okay. Yeah, you go first. I'm not asking.
I'm going to stay out here. I don't need to be a part of any of this.
in. I feel like she'd like you the most, Callian, but okay. I can
Yeah, I'm
ask.
coming with you, but I'm not asking.
He just wants to
I can
watch.
ask.
Who else is coming in?
Not me.
Rosalind is gonna.
Fine.
Yeah, that's right. I needed Cyrus to come in.
How many
Need
people
magic
do you
people.
need to talk to one 3,000-year-old anime waifu?
Well, apparently a
Okay.
lot because everyone else is so nervous. And
This is not
Wes
just
isn't the most
any
convincing.
anime waifu. This is the scariest one I've ever seen in my life.
All
She's
she
not gonna
can
hurt
do,
us.
all she can do
She's
is
not.
press to digitate.
Mhm.
Prestidigitate my organs into a knot.
Technically, if she were to prestidigitate our organs, they would be so clean we would die because there's a certain level of like
Oh
if
god.
your organs are too
yeah.
if your because like in the cleansing process it would remove all your bacteria and your body would be so clean you die from it.
Yep.
So
I don't think
yeah.
that would be one of those slow, fast, quick, painless deaths either.
No.
Mhm.
No. It would literally be best case scenario starvation because.
Okay,
you would
when
not be
has
able to digest
when has
food.
Terry ever done anything like that?
Yeah,
I think we're
I don't know what
okay.
you guys are talking
We
about.
don't
Everyone
know
is
her
so
whole
scared
history.
of this little girl.
Wes is the only one who's like not.
I'm not scared
Okay.
of her. I just think it's rude to ask.
Well,
mean,
yeah, it is.
You
but-
say you say we're scared like we shouldn't be after watching her literally rip a sea monster apart with one spell.
after
true.
it
No.
ate the boat, she had help.
I'm also gonna I guess if Wes is gonna be the one who asks, he's definitely also gonna throw Alvin under the bus. Say Alvin, it was Alvin's idea, just
Yeah.
to be safe.
Oh yeah, no, that is easily the #1 strategy to do this.
All right,
I
so
like
we're
that.
going.
Okay.
Wait, I
let's
have
go
one
talk.
question. Do I have spells? Like, did we rest?
Yeah, you
Since-
would have had a long
Oh,
rest
yeah.
by now.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell on Wes.
Okay. Enhance
I'm enhancing your charisma.
Oh, nice.
So it's
Ah.
called Eagle Splendor, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So you have
Advantage.
advantage on charisma checks if you have to persuade someone.
Okay, great.
Give me
We
guidance
have a
too.
lot of charisma-based people, don't we?
I mean,
No.
Wes isn't charisma based. That's why he needs it.
No, none of us are, right? Except for
I-
Kalia.
Kalia
I'm a
and
sorcerer.
and Rosalind are both
Oh.
charisma based,
Yeah.
And I have a very good charisma.
and technically Cyrus as well,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
because Cyrus's paladins are charisma.
Okay. So let's go talk
don't-
to Terry.
I don't get why they're not.
And then you've got a
wisdom-based.
hobo and an edgelord.
Yep.
Better
Wes is
than
all
having
cleaned up
two
now. He's not
hobos.
much. He's not very hobo-esque anymore.
No, he's
Especially
not.
with- Especially his
no,
fancy shirt.
But he maintains the spirit of the hobo, the tenacity.
That's true.
it's what
that's
gets him
true.
through his fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
The
right. So
Hydra
Fun
hugs
fact, he doesn't
Kalia
actually
back.
do bludgeoning damage. He just does poison damage from sneezing on his fists.
hey, Miss Lippy, we're just here to see Terry, see how she's doing. You got a question to ask her.
She just kind of stands there and nods. Also,
Cool.
you get 1 D4 inspiration to be used only against Terry, according to Giggles.
Nice. Okay, great. I love the padding of the stats to make sure
We need
make
guidance
sure that-
now. We
Yeah.
need guidance.
I can't guide and do this at the
Oh,
same
no.
time.
Is guidance concentration?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
what
it is. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it only lasts like a
It's too
minute.
bad Wes
you have to
didn't do the
concentrate.
recap.
Yeah, right. I didn't think I was gonna be the one who had to talk to Terry, but okay. I guess we'll go upstairs.
All right. The door is closed.
Who's gonna knock?
I guess I am.
I just
Uh,
want to tell you, good luck. We're all
Yeah.
counting on you.
Oh my god.
Put his hand on his shoulder and be like,
Do you have your
"It's
affairs
okay
in
to be
order?
Scared.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. And Wes will knock.
I know a very good life insurance company.
You hear a gruff female voice ask, "Who's there?"
It's Wes. I'm a friend of Terry's and Alvin's. And Callie and Cyrus, Roslyn, and Kali are here too. We wanted to see how Terry's doing.
She's asleep right now. And you see
Oh.
Sarna kind of like creep out the door. She
Oh.
just had a kid yesterday. I don't know if you were aware.
Yeah, we were aware. Alvin just told we have something very important we need done, and Alvin told us to come ask Terry for help. I mean, we have a long history.
Alvin said to ask his wife. You know what? Roll deception.
Oh
With
shit!
advantage.
Advantage,
advantage on the
yeah.
roll.
Because it's a charisma check.
I'm gonna give you
what is it?
every opportunity here and roll the copper dice for you.
Mhm.
Oh fuck
Oh,
you!
no.
God, are you kidding me? Yo.
You suck.
So she only has a +2 to
Mhm.
hers, right?
But Wes has 0, so.
She
Yeah,
rolled a
zero.
3
So she got
Wow.
a 5, which means she got better than him.
because you
Jesus.
literally needed to beat a 5. I rolled the copper dice. That's all I could give you.
Wow. Can I use my inspiration? No, that wouldn't even be.
No, that's not against Terry.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, technically, that's not a stipulation that's built into the mechanics, so you can use the inspiration.
Yeah.
That was just
You
my
need a
note
2
for
or
it.
higher.
All right, I'm gonna use the inspiration on this because I feel like this is probably the most. This is gonna make or break the whole
Can
thing.
I donate my 1d4 to this if we
You
need
could
to?
not.
All right, a D4, right?
Yep.
Oh my
And
god.
fuck you in
Did
particular.
we expect any less?
Wow.
Oh my
Come on,
god.
come on. All I
it
needed
does
was
not
a 2.
want you. She says, "Shoo, get out of here, all of you. She needs to rest." And she starts shooing you. Are you gonna move?
No.
Roslyn's gonna.
Oh,
add-
she says,
Oh.
"You get out of here, or I'm going to call Randavius."
You're,
We know Randy.
you should
I'll
also-
call Randavius.
Randy,
Cyrus-
these
Cyrus-
people.
Ridiculous.
Cyrus
Randy.
pulls out the cupcakes with Alvin's face on them that he still has. He's like, go ahead, call him out. I
Randy.
dare you.
Hey Randy, it's us.
Roslyn's gonna kneel at the door waiting for Davius, and he's
can't
just
believe-
smiling. He's like, "Oh yay, little buddy."
So
they."
Randavius comes out and says, "What's going on, Sarna? Why are you guys here? You left me here. I
had
thought we
to,
were
it was-
friends.
We
Yeah,
are
but-
friends. I
Where's my
brought you
mother? You were
cupcakes.
gonna help me
Leave
find
here.
my mother."
Oh, we're literally in the process of doing that. That's why we came back to ask for Terry's help.
you're gonna ask for mom's help after she just had a baby.
Hey, your dad said to.
Sarna says, that's a lie, Randavius. Randavius checks
Randavius.
her mind and, yep, he knows that's a lie.
Davis, when have I ever lied to you?
Wes, make a wisdom save. And
Ah,
Are you wondering if it's double or triple?
no, he just doesn't make his check.
just a regular wisdom save?
Yep.
+4.
That's 4. Right. Okay, cool. You're right. That's 20.
Yeah, nope. He knows you're lying. And Rosalind, Wes, Cyrus, Callian, and Callia all make dex saves.
+4.
What did I do?
Just for saying that his dad said to come, or Alvin said to come? Come on.
I was literally about to smack Wes in the back of the head for lying, which is. Oh,
Wow, I
that's
almost
gonna be a
rolled a 1,
12.
too. I got
didn't mean to
30.
roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so everybody below 18, please position yourself back against the wall over here and take. Nope.
So Rosalind and Callian.
27 damage, half damage applied
Holy shit.
as force as internal damage to those who resisted. You take half of that
Oh my
as you
God,
feel
wait.
the pressure almost deflate your body.
How much damage did we take?
27.
And that half of that for the people who made it?
Yep. And those people
So-
who failed are no, not those walls. You're throwing back to these walls over here.
So 13. We take 13 damage.
You're thrown off of the first floor to the second floor. Callian, did you? Yep. Sorry, buddy.
Wait, where am I?
Over
You're, on
here.
the,
First
you're down
floor.
here on the first floor now.
How
And
does that even work?
because
This
right
layer.
Oh,
there.
it's the staircase.
He
That's the
pushed
open
you
area.
down
Yeah,
the
yeah, you
stairs.
can see right here. This is like open area. This is like a
Oh,
ledge
okay.
thing. So you guys got thrown off down there.
Got it.
Okay.
And if you took more than half of your max HP and damage, you have to make a shock check.
I did not.
Okay.
All right. Wes is gonna say, like in pain. All right, Rant. Okay. We did talk to Alvin though, and we did run this idea past him.
Roll a wisdom save at disadvantage.
What is
That's
the
true,
shock
though.
check?
No, you
That is
didn't.
true what I'm saying.
Con
We
save.
did,
You did not ask Alvin about talking to Terry.
I thought we did.
No, you didn't. I
I
know
thought
that
last
for
session
certain.
that I thought last Monday we talked about doing it before we would go. Didn't we?
No, I don't think so. No.
Because
Oh,
last Monday we were in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we ended in Safe Halls, and I think we talked about what we were gonna do next.
When we ended in safe halls, oh yeah, because we were like talking about where we're gonna teleport. But when we got there, it was like, well, we were splitting off. Your guys are gonna go to get a ship.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we talked. Okay, if we didn't talk to Alvin about that, then Wes wouldn't say it again because
Okay,
I
that's
actually
fine.
thought we did.
Oh no,
But
that's
if we
fine.
didn't, then yeah, then Wes wouldn't say that. But Wes would say, "All right, Randy, we do need to talk to Terry though because we need her to fix a boat for this old crazy guy we know who has a boat and could sail us. But it is to help us go find your mom, and we did leave you here to protect you because everywhere we went after we left you was very, very dangerous. We wanted to make sure you were okay by the time we came back and got everything in order to go rescue your mother. That's the truth."
Also, I brought cupcakes.
Roll persuasion +1.
Who?
Okay.
Me or
Wes.
Wes?
Okay, persuasion, and I get
He's getting +1
advantage.
for the cupcake.
And you get
All right.
advantage as well because it's...
Callie needs to make a
Wait,
concentration
wait,
check
Oh,
first.
Matt,
roll
yeah,
advantage.
Callie needed to make a
Oh,
concentration
God.
check
That-
first.
Shit.
Oh yeah,
That's
sorry.
a high DC. Good lord.
It's a DC 22.
I'm
if
so
I'm
mean
correct.
to Kelly. I didn't
Oh,
even mean to
19.
be.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saved. Oh.
Hey y'all, I am so sorry about that static. I had my sensitivity like almost all the way down from last night for when I played the kazoo.
So
I
all the
had
advantages we put in are gone now.
Yep.
Also because of Wes. Okay, cool.
But you get +1.
All right. So and I
25
get a
XP
plus,
to Cyrus.
and I get my. Okay. Oh, so 5. Ugh. Come on, why are these rolls so low?
Don't you get advantage? Oh no, because that's
No,
dropped.
no,
So
he just
4.
lost
Well,
it.
no, but plus you get 4 from Cyrus. No, that's saving
No, that's
throws.
saving throws.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't
Wes is
believe
just
he
a
rolled.
terrible diplomat.
He really is.
Wow.
I can't believe these rolls are so low. I had great rolls earlier.
Wait, by the way, why did we let the guy who doesn't do charisma do the
Because no one
charisma
else wanted
test?
to.
Yeah,
No
it's true.
one else
Everybody else
wanted
is
to.
scared
I
of
I
Terry.
refused.
I was literally fine.
Grandavia says, I think it's time you go.
But I
Alright.
brought cupcakes. Do you not want one?
I'll
They have your father on them.
They start floating in your hand. You are welcome to try and snatch them, or you can let them go.
No, I'll let the ones I'm holding go.
Okay, yeah, they just float over to him. Thank you for the cupcakes, but leave my mother alone.
Wes is gonna trudge out of there.
I was also very worried to what would happen if you attempted to get into combat with Sarna as well.
I don't even know what Sarna can do. Do you know?
Sarna's the Dagatoss one. She's the one that causes you to make 4 dexterity saving throws. For each one you fail, you take a d4 damage.
Wow.
The DC is 14.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, she's the ethereal dagger.
Oh, wow.
character.
Yeah, if you guys look back at my rolls tonight so far, every roll besides charisma rolls were amazing. Everything else, like, I can't believe that. That's ridiculous.
But yes, John gave you 25 XP gigs.
I got it, yeah.
Cool.
All right, well, that didn't work. What are the... I'm surprised too. I thought Randavius liked us, but I guess, you know, Callian, if you were there to talk to Randavius, then I think everything would have went a lot smoother.
I don't know if you noticed, but I was there.
That's true.
I got tossed across the room.
I mean, yeah, because you guys wanted me to do the talking. None of me doing the talking ever worked. Remember what happened?
Now,
past-
that's not entirely accurate. I wanted Callian to do the talking. He declined.
It had nothing to do with who was doing the talking. It was a terrible plan, as I told you.
I don't know. I think it would have succeeded if you had done the talking, Callian. I blame you for this. And Wes just leaves. Wes will walk back out the tornado.
When you walk
Wes
out,
is- Wes is bruised in every sense.
when you walk out, instead of seeing Cairo, you see an Alvin standing outside.
Alvin, where you been?
Oh, just standing here. What's up?
We just spoke to... Wait, can I tell this is not Alvin?
That's
I'm gonna
up
do it.
you.
You had
I'm
to
gonna
do
do-
an investigation against it, I think.
Oh, investigation?
Maybe.
It's insight against my deception.
Okay, then I'll do insight.
Callian looks very smug. Oh, but yeah, you see right through his
Natural
clever
20.
disguise, and you smash Alvin's head in
You-
between here.
You don't like. It's not like an illusion. You just can
Mhm.
tell that's not the real Alvin.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
but you don't know anything except for it's not the real Alvin.
Yeah, well then I guess I would assume that it could be Cairo. With a nat 20, I think I would know that it's Cairo and not someone else pretending, right?
You would think that.
Yeah. So, okay, so Wes will believe that it's Cairo. This is not the time for this, Cairo.
Is it not? As the Alvin form fades. My apologies. It sounded like you had a rough time in there. I thought.
Now,
you
hold
used
on a
joke.
moment. Hold on a moment. Rather than using that as a joke,
Oh no.
Oh no.
why
This
not
is
use
even
that
worse.
seriously?
I object to this plan. This is even worse than before.
I like this plan.
Callian is the only voice of logic.
I am. If you are seriously suggesting that I transform to look like Alvin and then walk in there, I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm not gonna have another. It's not a good idea.
I mean, as long as you don't sleep with his wife, you'll be fine.
The obvious here. Rondavius can read our thoughts, and he just did.
Oh, that's true.
He's probably going to be extra careful about whoever's going up to the door now.
Thank you, Rosalind.
You're welcome. His child.
Rosalind gets a gold star.
Yay.
I
It's
also don't need to harm his reputation should they already find me out. Or should I say the wrong thing? So,
Okay, alternate methods for us to obtain a ship that has a crew willing to go to the middle of nowhere.
I told
Well,
I
maybe we could still get what's his name? What's
Croylus.
the Croylus? Maybe we could still get Croylus to captain it, and maybe we could find the ship small enough that we don't need to hire a crew. I mean, there's only a few of us, and even if we hire a crew, they're not gonna help us where we need to go. They're just gonna get us there.
you want to sail into the islands
Mm-hmm.
without the others.
Oh, they're coming with us?
well, yeah, of course they would.
The plan was ultimately we'd all go there because that's where the Church of Nova Stan is.
Oh, right. Okay, then. Well,
We would define the
Hmm.
means of transportation. They
Okay.
were going to get the tools required to shatter the crystal.
I'm still fixing this. Ignore these rolls.
Yep.
all right. Well, does anyone else know how to sail so we wouldn't have to hire that much a crew? I mean, Cairo, you said you could.
Yes,
we could
I
get
can
Croylus.
sail.
Then we have 2 people. And I mean, maybe some of us could learn how to do some things along the ship, but
I also know where we're going because I've been there before.
oh, then we don't have to hire a navigator, so that's good. And we could probably get a captain. I think we could convince Croylus. I mean, that's still up in the air, but I think we could convince him. Now we just need a ship and a crew.
Maybe there's some followers of Lathandra who will support our cause.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to go back towards across the way from Fendel.
There's a
have to
church
go
of
back to-
Lathandra here in the city.
Oh, there is.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, then we can ask. I was thinking we'd have to go back to Rakoge, and I did not want to do that.
There's a church of Lathandra here.
All right.
But
Well,
there's not fanatical followers.
that's
Oh.
true.
Do we have to go to Koge? Oh
We
god.
could
no.
get fanatics in Rakoge.
I'll
I-
We
se-
could try
I-
it here first.
I didn't even
I can
think of
cast
that
sending.
avenue.
Hey, you guys, I have sending. I can contact anyone that we've met before if we need their help.
Well, why don't we try the follows here? I would say you should send to Croylus, but I don't know if he remembers people unless he sees them, and even then, it's kind of iffy. But I don't know. That the Church of Lathandra is your call, Callian.
I gotta think.
Mhm.
I guess I could cast sending to some people.
Well, we could just go to the church here first and see if we could get any of them to come.
I don't know if any of them would be interested, but I guess we could ask.
Yeah, I would say it doesn't hurt
Or,
to ask, but you know, sometimes it does.
Is there no one that has beef with the Church of Nova Stone?
There's one.
We can like just
I don't really know what that is. We've just been fighting it. I
There's
actually
Trevor Marin.
Trevor. Oh yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know if anybody in this party does.
Yeah,
That's the
we
thing.
met him.
Yeah, we have.
I wasn't there.
I think Callian. I think you were.
I came
met
to
him at
that
a bar?
session late, so
Okay.
he left when I walked in,
Oh.
and he left very mysteriously, which was
Oh, yeah.
confusing to me. But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know where that guy is. And we don't even know much about him. All we know is that Alvin like had dealings with him, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need crew, and we require a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Could you possibly teach us how to sail?
I can, though I would still need something. Even something as simple as a fishing boat, I could start teaching you how to use it.
I can do knots. I know that's some things that sailors do, right?
Let me
That
see how
is
much
something.
time you guys have here, because I can actually tell you how much time you guys are going to have. You are going to have, at minimum, 25, which is 650. $26 days is the minimum. You could have almost twice that potentially.
Well, let me think. Do we know how much gold Alvin has on stock?
I don't think so. I'm sure we could find out somewhere.
You would
Hmm.
know how much you guys brought with you that came from the Rorschach Fund.
Yep.
But you wouldn't know anything beyond that.
Oh, how much do we bring with us? 8,000?
6,000.
6,000? Okay, he has that. We have our 1,500 share. And then we have whatever else each one of us is carrying. So we gotta, I mean, if we could get the Rorschach Fund money, then we have at least 7,500 gold. I guess this is a place to start.
Hmm. Well, let's see. I'm trying to think here. If I remember correctly, how armed do we want to be for our journey?
How armed? I mean, I don't know too much about these islands. But it sounds like we should be sufficiently armed.
Do you remember what we saw in that forest?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, but it never ends. How much comes at you?
Yeah, then I think we need to be very armed. I think we need a ship with.
And that
a
was
ballista.
just the outskirts that I saw. That was not the interior. The interior is how far we need to go.
Oh, maybe everything's on the outside and the inside there's nothing there.
The outside may be where the corruption is, the creatures.
Mm-hmm.
But on the inside, we will be facing the entire wrath of the Nova Stain Church.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I saw that.
I know it's obvious, but I always find it funny that they have to write psychic damage doesn't apply to ships or poison. I can't poison the ship.
So that's
Poison the ship.
this is the link we're going off of for ships.
Oh, I know what you're
10,000?
looking at. It's the OGN 5th edition vehicles.
Mhm.
There's also other vehicles inside the player's handbook as well. So
Okay, if they're in the player's handbook, they also exist.
yeah, there's the keelboat, longship, rowboat, sailing ship, warship, and galley. So
Yep.
Yeah, those are the little ships.
As long as it has like sails, I am not entirely sure
I think
what
you're.
we would need, but I don't think we would need a long.
I can make food when we're out there.
Yeah, we have food, and we will literally never have to worry about the waves and the wind and stuff. So
a cog is probably the easiest ship to manage, but it's not the fastest.
Hmm.
well, I mean, we don't
For
really
reference.
need to.
It is perfect storm level
Yeah.
waters frequently in those islands.
Oh yeah, but like we.
I know. I'm saying Cairo
Yeah.
knows that.
Okay. But like getting a slow ship we can sort of negate some of the drawbacks of that.
You might be able to. Yeah.
Just because we wouldn't ever have to worry about the wind shifting suddenly and then the sails just sort of... We wouldn't need to worry about sail and mast related incidents is all I'm saying.
Or so what kind of so yeah, nothing's really any cheaper. I mean, there's like you just said, no, like not sailing really. Sailing ship is also 10,000 and a long ship's also 10, but that one's pretty big.
Long ships are more narrow,
Mm-hmm.
and they're designed to be fast, but they're very they're fragile.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so that wouldn't be too good. So a sailing ship or a cog?
Probably. I mean, it's a 50-foot ship, so
Ooh, that's a little small. I mean,
Elvin did want to make a fleet.
yeah.
yeah, but that would have taken time, and he would have hired people, which would have, if I remember correctly, cost less. In his end. So
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
Maybe we could go do someone a favor or do some sort of job in order for them to build us a ship. Or buy a ship.
That would be a big favor that we'd have to do. I mean, like, what would really people pay for? I mean,
I don't know.
a whole ship is.
Alright,
go
so maybe
kill
we
another dragon, get a
I
horde,
mean, if we.
Oh god.
I mean, if we.
I'm gonna go
well,
get a
yeah.
job.
get a job as a local
Hey,
healer.
a cleric has so many abilities that can help getting a job.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should have killed Eduardo and taken his ship. That would have been a lot
No.
easier.
Rosalind
How
just
is that
kinda, like,
easier? That's
puts
harder.
on-
Icarus says, you do know multiple people who fuck hard with krakens. I mean, they'd be good. They could drag your boat, and you wouldn't even need a
Yeah.
crew. I mean,
That's
Yeah.
true.
This is. Rosalind is gonna pull out
Hey.
like a cap, and he's gonna be like, "Why don't we just steal one of the Giants' boats if they have any left?"
A
You guys
giant
need this
boat.
to just walk through the ocean.
A giant boat would be like even harder to manage. I mean,
I mean,
we do know multiple people who fuck hard with krakens.
Oh yeah, wait. Hold on. So we don't
Literally.
even need we don't need all the fancy stuff. We just need a giant, what is essentially a giant piece of wood in the water. Not literally, but
I would prefer to have something a little bit more seaworthy than just a piece of wood in the water.
but
Yeah.
You don't want to
You know
just
what
go
I
on a
mean.
plank of wood out into
We're
the
going to
ocean.
be in a storm. We're going to be in storm water out
Wilson.
we're just
Help
gonna,
us.
we're gonna be doing surfs. We're all doing a surfing competition.
So
Yeah,
should we
why
try
don't we
to
just learn how to surf?
should we try to assemble a crew? Should we try to get
Yes.
Just do a crew montage.
Maybe we should focus on getting allies. Yeah.
Wait, why not go to the mercenaries or something? They follow Alvin, right?
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
they're not
he
necessarily
pays them.
sailors.
Well, they might have one or two. I mean, one of them's got to be a pirate.
True, but then pirates always want more money.
there. Oh,
Pirates
if
always
only
want
we
more
didn't
money.
kill all those pirates at the Coliseum.
That's true. You would have had a whole crew. What bittersweet irony.
Oh,
Just a sec, I need.
Well,
to
Team
do
Ninja
this.
was much better.
we did. Wow,
Yeah, but
we
that
did-
was a full seaworthy crew.
It was.
Oh
They were
my
demons.
god.
There was over 20 people on each side. That meant that there was a full seaworthy crew on the opposing side.
And
Wow.
Rosalind is now crying.
See what you did?
Well, he's not wrong. Sorry, Rosalind.
Rosalind just. It's like, oh, if only Rosalind hadn't murdered those innocent children of the pirates who were watching their fathers work.
Okay. So we killed a bunch of pirates, so we're out on that. Let's start with Cornelius.
Yeah, honestly,
You keep changing his name.
Croylus.
every
I have no
time
idea what
you
his
say
name
it.
his name's Crolius. Can you
Troilus. You ain't even
For the
got
life
it
of
right.
me,
Oh,
For the
I
life
thought-
of me, I can't remember his name. Every time you say it, I forget his name.
Oh wait,
Croylus.
this actually is literally like the first. Yeah, Croylus. Yeah,
Cornelius.
it's Croylus.
Ah.
It's like Kraylin, but less annoying.
To be fair, I think he barely remembers his name half the time.
Maybe we
Oh,
should just go
sure.
get him first.
Yeah.
Hey, look, here he is.
That's Old Man Croylus. That's who you've
Man
been
Croylus.
talking about. He's a special guy.
Do you think you could message him, Callian?
Oh yeah, what was his name again?
Chronos?
Cornelius or something? Yeah, Kronos. Kraken. I forgot.
What was the name, Wes?
Croy.
Cornelius.
No.
Kraylin.
Kevin. No, Kralen's now Kevin.
I'm like, I'm gonna call Kevin.
Kevin. Call Philip. Croylus. I think it was Croylus. That's it.
Okay, I'm casting sending.
Mhm.
Okay, what are you
I'm
sending?
casting sending on Croylus, or however you say his name.
Crawfish.
Croylus, the artist formerly known as Cronius or whatever.
He's just a logo.
And I'm gonna tell him, "Hello, Croylus. This is Callian. We've met before. I hope you are doing well. Where are you? We're looking for a brave captain such as yourself to lead a crew on a very safe adventure.
No, tell him we have to save Rashak.
And we're saving Rashak, who I know you love. Get back to. You can respond to this message.
What kind of a ship do you have, and where will you be sailing?
Tell him,
You gotta
Oh,
send
so
another
yes.
sending.
gotta wait for Callian
Yeah.
to tell us he said that.
I could cast. Oh, you guys, he's curious in what kind of ship we have and where we're sailing to.
Ooh, how do we answer this? Well, tell him that I don't want to tell him that we're working on a ship. Tell him it shouldn't matter. He's a great sailor, and he can sail anything.
Good idea.
And where we're sailing to? Tell him north of Ymir.
Okay. So I will cast sending again. Let me just mark that down so I don't lose track of it. Okay. And I will be like, "Oh, hello, Croylus. We are getting a ship currently, but we're sure a captain as yourself can sail anything. We'll leave it up to you. What kind of ship do you want? Also, Rashak is north of Ymir. We are sailing there. Bye.
Specifically, where north of Amir? Because where you're sailing will determine what kind of a ship I think is best, and who is your
Oh.
crew. That's probably 25
Wait,
words.
did he tell me where he is? Because I did
Oh,
ask that.
He said he's at home.
Oh, okay. You guys, I have one more sending in me for today.
Oh,
Maybe we should just go to his house. Although that's kind of far, isn't it?
it is far.
He told me that he needs to know where we're going in order to figure out what kind of ship.
Okay.
I guess I'll cast sending again.
I guess just tell him.
Hello, Corliss. Me again. We are going to these islands. We believe Rashak is kept there. I'm gonna be honest. Out of character. I forgot the name of the islands.
The bad place that nobody goes.
It's a place that nobody goes. I don't know why nobody goes there, but we're hoping to go there.
Yeah, it's its
you can
official
respond to
name,
this message.
like he who shall not be named.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. You can respond to this message. Okay.
Okay, so his response is, that is a hell of a place to need to go. Good luck finding a crew. Crazy enough. My boat, it floats and it would get us there, but I have no way to repair the upper masts, the masts and everything in time.
So I'll relay that information to the group. So you guys have any ideas?
Nope. I mean, I did, but for
Apparently
some
a ship
reason-
can float. That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's better than I thought.
I don't know how we can fix the mast in time. I mean, I know how, but Randavius stopped us. Which I don't get why he's so mad at us. We did everything to do. We saved him. We kept him safe.
Well, forget about magic. Maybe
we're
there's
looking at this at the wrong way.
yeah, maybe there's someone in town who can help build that ship back up manually.
what if we don't take her there? What if we were able to bring the ship here?
How can we? Oh,
We're not looking at you found a solution before, the Krakens.
yeah.
If
do
somebody can
that.
convince the Krakens and to bring the ship down to here, then she would not have to take her leave and go up there.
Yeah, and also give her at least more than a single day to recover from her pregnancy. What an awful plan that was.
It's a
Hey.
Just want to
several
bring that
month-
up again.
Yeah, keep in mind that's a several-month journey she would have to go if we were to take her up towards.
Oh, was it really that far? Several. Well,
Yes,
Unless you pay.
unless you paid to travel teleport.
yeah. All right. Well, counting that as sendings, but I know who we could ask. I wonder, did he leave Ikarath, or is he still in town? Does anyone know?
Igrath is gone.
He's gone. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to wait at least till tomorrow. But Icky could help us with the Krakens.
Yeah, he's out. He's up near the Forbidden Forest right now.
It's 20 days we'd have to wait for him to get back.
Well, could we send him a message? Head for Crawfish. Ask him or get him or get a ship. And then just have like message Icky again to like talk to the Krakens and have them come up our way, so we don't have to wait around. Like by the time we get to Crolius, I think he'd be back. Ikarath.
That could be.
I'm very confused about who we're talking about. You keep using different names. Are we talking about the same guy?
Yeah, the guy who runs Cranky's size, which is very
Yeah.
confusing in itself because you'd think his name would be Cranky, but it's not.
I think his name's Crawdad or something.
Something like
my
that.
god.
Kali just kind of glances at Cairo, like, with this look, like, I thought I was supposed to be the stupid one.
Cairo has the look of I'm like I'm starting to have problems here. Help! I'm on the verge of taking a -1 to intelligence.
I mean, we have our horses. We have a caravan. We can make it up.
This is like a why didn't we roll sanity stats and why aren't we rolling sanity save situation right now?
Yeah.
You want to ride the horses up?
Well, yeah. I mean, they could fit on the ship, right? And walking there, we can't teleport there until. I don't know. You know, there's been a long day for me. I'm out of ideas.
It's morning.
Exactly.
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant.
Do you need a drink?
I think I need several.
It seems that is the case.
So, what do you suggest, Cairo? What should we do?
Do we have a way to communicate to the Krakens?
Yeah. Well, I think our friend Icky can, but we'd have to communicate to him.
Does anyone have the spell known as Tons?
I do. I can't cast it today, though.
Very well. Tomorrow, if we can get the Krakens, if you could have the ability to cast Tons on one of the Krakens, we may be able to make a deal with them.
Or cast tongues on one of us.
That also works.
I could talk to the Krakens.
Actually,
So,
casting
with what
tongues on the
happened,
Kraken is a better idea.
with what happened
Oh, yeah.
today, I don't think I want you trying to try to talk to the Krakens.
It's
Hey,
probably a
I'm
better idea to have one of them talk to all of us.
true, and I've always been better talking to, dealing with animals than I have been people, as it's been proven time and time again.
Krakens are not exactly animals.
Yeah, so it'd be easy to talk to. They're intelligent.
They fall under the category of aberration, if I remember correctly.
Oh, what do you mean? They're native to this land? Aboriginally?
And as you
I
guys
mean,
are
I
talking,
think it would be
somebody
a Baron,
approaches you.
if you really think about it.
Wait, someone approaches us?
Yeah, this person
Real,
walks
real
up.
quick, I'm so lost here because I missed half that conversation. What is our current plan?
And my
We're
pun goes
the plan is
Oh,
we need to get a ship of some sort and a crew, and the one thing we're looking for is the ship problem. And I said what we should probably do instead of going there, why don't we bring the ship down here by convincing the Krakens to drag the ship down to us?
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys are talking about that, this person shows up at the door, swaggering.
Forward.
Good morning to you all. I have heard that there is a man named Alvin here who is looking to build navy.
He's out at the moment, but yes, he is looking to build a navy.
It is wonderful news to hear. My name is Rachamim Shraga. I am the captain of the Little Bird, and I have come to offer my services. And he bows.
Oh well, hello.
Oh, well, perfect. We are associates of Alvin, actually.
Ah, associates! What this mean?
We work
Uh,
very closely with him.
Yeah.
I mean, we married him. We were at his
Well, you-
wedding.
We helped him save the city and become mayor.
Mm-hmm.
So you are all very close with him. Good, good, good. This is wonderful news. I would like to just say I'm not looking to be like Navy battleman. I am supplier. I acquire things for Navy, not necessarily fight battles.
He has been looking to look for someone to help in the process of building his fleet.
Well, this is good news. I have contract right now, and I must be going many places. But when I'm finished, I would love to discuss with him. Please, when is he going to be back?
A few weeks from now, he'll return.
God damn it! I was just bluffing. I have no work right now, and I'm looking for work immediately.
Tell me,
Do you have a
how
ship?
large is the ship you have?
Oh, it's not very large ship. I can sail it by myself, but I can also have many people on there, and I prefer to have many people on there.
Well, we
And
have.
just as a unrelated curiosity question, how much do you charge for, let's call them ferry services?
It depends on how far you would like to go, but rates are good for people because people, unless criminals, criminals cost extra because you know it's more dangerous. But for just you seem like not criminals unless like are. He looks around. He's just kind of like, eh? Any takers?
Well, good news. We're not criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, this is wonderful. I'm not criminals either.
Can I
That's good to
insight
hear.
that?
That's something a criminal would say.
Yeah, 100% inside check that. Oh,
Just do a hard roll based off whatever that character sheet is, wherever you got it. You'll have to build it later.
Yeah.
So are you back in this group now?
Oh fuck! He definitely beat that.
Temporarily.
You guys would assume that he's probably telling the truth.
Wow. Okay.
Callian will turn to the group and say, "You guys, I think this was some sort of divine intervention. Latandra smiles upon us today. We need a captain and a ship, and this man just walks up to us and starts offering this.
What god
Seems
is,
like a great
is,
opportunity."
is
Well, he hasn't answered
associated
the
with?
question of how much he charges.
Oh well, that's a good point.
I was trying to get to that, but you didn't help me bury the lead very well there.
We are desperate.
Oh, it's good to be
And
meeting you,
Cairo looks
Desperate.
up.
What are the
That
rest
is-
of your names?
I'm Wes
I'm s-
Hawkfall. Nice to meet you.
I'm Cyrus, a paladin of Grot.
Is
Kalia
it-
is currently cowering behind Cairo.
is that your entire name, Cyrus Mikhailovich of what? What? I'm sorry, Common is not my first language.
What is your first language?
Orc and Sylvan. You see, I am half orc, half wood elf.
Oh,
My parents one of my parents was a druid, and the other one was a paladin, and argued a lot about what language to teach me. They never came to any conclusions, so I struggle with the common.
Cyrus is
also half
fine.
elf.
Okay, Cyrus is fine.
Cairo and
So we have
Sylvan.
desperate. Cyrus is fine.
Cairo speaking in Sylvan, hearing Rashomon say that Sylvan is one of his first languages. He goes, "Cairo Moonglade is my name."
Are you saying that in Sylvan?
Yes.
In Sylvan, he responds with, "That is a wonderful name, and I am pleased to make your acquaintance."
That's funny.
As accent when not speaking.
So surprise, at least temporarily, John is joining as this character that we did not plan to happen until about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, I cleared my schedule so that I could show up today because I thought we were still doing joint sessions, but we're not.
Yeah.
And so I've just been watching this whole time, and I was planning on joining the Friday, and this was one of the characters that I was gonna pitch, and then you guys like, we need a boat, and I'm like, I know who can help.
See, now you can be in all three parties for a short time.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has ever achieved that, actually.
Wow.
That'd be a first.
Or Rashomon
Look forward to it.
could join Wes and party.
It's Rachamim.
But what
Party
happens
four.
when you have to play 3 characters in the finale? Alvin's got like 12 at
Oh.
this point.
Mm-hmm.
No, I am looking forward to that. That is one of the reasons why I'm going with such a strong accent for.
Because you
For
gotta
Shraga.
differentiate them.
Yeah, so that way it's very clear who's talking about what.
No.
But you don't have any characters as ridiculous as Zekna yet.
Well, so I'm hoping this Wednesday we'll finally be able to figure out what Zekna is, because you guys were supposed to find out in session 1 who the fuck is and what the fuck Zekna is, and it just hasn't happened.
Zekna is currently buried.
Yeah, he knows that. We talked about that yesterday.
I'm really looking forward to Wednesday, trust me.
So Cyrus would turn to Kyra and say, "So you can actually communicate with them?"
I can speak the Sylvan tongue if that's what you're asking.
Find out how much he's going to charge and introduce us so he actually understands our names.
You'll understand that I understand you just fine right now, and you are being the penis.
You are being of the penis.
You're being
Now, that's a word we don't need to be using in front of small children. And he just
I'm sorry,
he
I
kind of
thought you were
gestures to
full-blown.
he gestures to Rosalind and Kalia.
He looks at Rosalind and he says, "Holy fuck."
I say to Sylvan, half giant.
He just taps his nose knowingly and says, "This makes an abundance of sense." Now, where
So-
are you looking to go? And I will price such a journey for you.
Are you aware of the islands that people do up north of Emir, known as the place that nobody goes?
Oh my god, the people still call it that? This is hilarious. That is big fat joke. People go there.
Yes, pirates and the Church of Nova Stan.
I know
As
nothing
well.
about pirates. You didn't hear that.
Yep, I never heard it from you. Don't worry. I heard it
Is
from
this-
others.
This is all in common, right?
When I'm speaking with the Russian accent, that is in common.
Gotcha.
Just because I still don't 100% trust him, even though, like, you know, didn't do a good insight check. Wes is gonna,
Well, you guys did not have to make that insight check. He's not very good. He is totally a criminal.
okay. So Wes
That
is
will
gonna,
become appropriately easy to tell.
yeah. So Wes is gonna speak to him, ask him, you sure you don't know anything about pirates? In Undercommon. To see if he understands.
He looks at you and he says, "Oh, don't. I have not spoken with The undercommons in the minimum time. See, underground animals are gross.
Wait, what?
I don't go there very often.
No, I mean, me neither, but it's not only spoken on the ground.
Skirting that curse there, aren't we?
I actually originally chose Undercommon because I imagined it was like one of the ones that like, you know, shady people used, besides obviously thieves can't, but
Undercommon is a base version of a dialect of 10,000 different languages. All of
Wow.
these dialects fall into the gnomes. Gnomes use about 5,000 different dialects. All of them fall under the ideals of Undercommon.
Oh wow. So then is it repetitive for me to have Gnomish and Undercommon? 'Cause I didn't know that.
Different.
Well, no,
depending
because
on what's-
undercommon is something that Drow and Dwergar also speak. So, like, you
Oh,
could
okay.
talk to Magni and have a conversation that nobody else understands. You know.
That's
Oh,
like
okay.
a shit that people who
Whereas-
live under the earth speak.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, well then that makes sense. I also thought it was like, you know,
It's
like a
pretty clear
shady
that
person
Shraga
thing, but-
doesn't speak it.
Oh, okay. I actually thought it was also like a thief thing, like a shady person thing, but I guess.
Thieves can't is what's used for
I guess
thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Well,
maybe Undercommon too.
Specifically with rogues, mostly.
Yeah, that's why I thought like people who were also like, you know, in shady business who weren't rogues. Can you speak thieves can if you're not a rogue? I don't remember that ever being in a...
Usually not.
Not as a player
Usually
character
not,
unless
right?
something crazy fucking happens.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Maybe
That's
there's
why
a
I thought-
background. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, in theory, I probably would allow it, but during character creation, but you probably would have to take a significant impairment.
Yeah, that's why I went with Undercommon. I imagined like maybe that would have been like another shady language for people who can't speak thieves can't, but if not, that's fine.
Yeah, that's just
Now I know.
Underdark people.
Yeah. Now it actually makes a lot of sense that I took it.
It does.
Actually. Yeah.
I speak
took
Orc
it-
and Elvish, so
I took it for the wrong reason, but also it worked out.
Yep. So continue.
is there a prank?
Yeah, so what's happening here after this little whisper, Kalia, having changed herself to hide her scales, is going to jump up because she hasn't introduced herself yet. And she's going to say, I'm Kalia! And she's going to hold her hand out for Rockameme.
Oh,
And
no,
Rockameme
I already
does
know what's
this-
gonna happen.
Overly elaborate bow, and he while he's at the bottom of his bow, he reaches out and takes her hand and moves to kiss it.
I knew it.
While you're holding the hand, you just get shot.
How much HP does he have?
I mean, we're level 7, right?
6.
6.
About to be
6,
7.
level 6. Well, this character sheet was only level 5, so at least 45 hit points.
Okay. 45 minus 10?
That's yeah. That's not what I wanted to do.
So you just get zapped.
He gets zapped, and
And
He,
Kalia
like-
just starts giggling.
and since he's bent over 90 degrees at the hip at his hip, what happens is he says "Yipe!" and his legs fly out from underneath him, and he basically just belly flops on the ground cartoonishly. He eats dirt, and he's just going.
And you see Miss Lippy
Holy
burst through the door.
Holy shit.
Was that a gunshot?
I'm a Slippy.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I look up at her and say in Infernal, it's fine, don't worry, he's not gonna do anything.
That was me hitting my desk as hard as I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
That was crazy.
Oh, you fired a shot.
Yeah.
Hopefully it worked. It had a good dramatic effect.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it did.
she kind of like has all 8 heads trained on Rashomon.
I mean, just call him Shraga. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Shraga.
Rocky.
No, because there is no K sound. It's
Rocky.
you can call him Rachi. But
Rocky
trust me, it's
Mickey.
easier to call him Shraga. I had a 4 or 5 month long campaign that I used him in, and nobody could ever get Rockameme right.
Jesus Christ. Wes is gonna make sure Tornado's not freak the fuck out right now.
Tornado's used to that kind of shit at this point.
Okay, cool.
So Shraga looks up, and so he ate dirt, and then he comes face to face with a fucking Hydra, and he just immediately he forgets completely about it, and he goes, oh, beautiful, beautiful little bird, hello, and he approaches the Hydra with complete confidence, and he's just freaking out right now.
Animal
like a
handling?
girl.
Cyrus is gonna step up
Yeah.
and
Wait,
stop
don't do
you
that.
Oh,
as you start
do
to
that.
approach.
That wasn't supposed to be at.
okay.
Advantage.
So Cyrus,
17.
roll the whatever you're gonna do to stop him.
He's
Wow, great animal
Cyrus is just
handling.
gonna try and grab him and pull him back.
Does Rockman? He.
Yeah, he's not gonna struggle necessarily, but he still is very, very clearly wanting to say hello to this beautiful
Yeah,
creature.
Cyrus like sees you step up, and he's just like grabbing you by the arm to keep you from moving within head's reach.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not worry, my friend. It's beautiful creature. Violence is violence, and violence is violence.
The Hydra is a beautiful creature, but it's trained to attack anyone it doesn't know as a friend. You are asking to die.
How tall is Miss Lippy, by the way? I gotta figure this out. I have something that I want to do that might not, it's not gonna be dangerous, but it's just gonna be a little bit more helpful for Rockman.
Hopefully, you've recorded your Hydra points.
Hold on, let me open up Roslyn. I think I saw.
I think she's
We gotta cash in those Hydra points.
Probably like 10
Yeah.
or so feet tall.
I still have 3 left.
There you go.
So I'm not gonna do anything spectacular. I'm just gonna sort of tap Cyrus on the shoulder and then try to lift, or well, not try, but I'm gonna lift. How heavy is Rockaman? Rockamani?
Let me. Shraga
Rockamini.
is.
What are even names?
Shraga is 6'5".
I
How
said
heavy?
how heavy?
How heavy?
Yeah.
He's like 240 pounds.
Oh yeah, easy. Okay, so Rosalind is just go. Dude, Rosalind's like 800 something pounds. He's huge.
He's a half giant.
He's more like 3/4 giant. He has his dad's very recessive gene. Why?
What?
Did he go on like Ancestry.com or something?
So here's the question, Rosalind. What is your strength?
Oh my. Hello. Just a sec. I need to save this because I'm making a wide Putin meme after this. Thank
What
you.
What is your strength?
My strength score is a 14.
And what is your? Do you have powerful build?
Yep, I am a Goliath.
Okay, so then that means
By
he's-
definition, I'm a Goliath, but yeah.
He does not have to roll for anything under, I believe, 420 pounds.
Oh yeah, no. Like, isn't it supposed to be like a quarter of your weight you can lift up to?
It's
without having
your
to roll?
strength it's your strength modifier times 15 with and then take with powerful build you double it. That is your carry capacity, and then with lifting and other style stuff there is an additional, you can go up to double that carry capacity at half movement.
Oh yeah, no. So Rosalind's just gonna like put Shraga right on his shoulders.
Is Cyrus gonna allow this?
Sure.
Okay.
And
Wow,
Shraga's like,
Rosalind.
whoa, we're going behind to this. This is amazing.
So yeah, you are now like 15 feet in the air, or however tall your ass to head would be around his shoulders.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you so much, sir.
Up. Yep.
Yes.
I'm Rosalind Fron. I'm just doing this so you can meet Miss Lippy personally. very
Appreciate-
kind, and
Name
they
is
do
Miss
love
Lippy.
Sorry, Cairo's back and he'll fuck away. Callie is back and the fuck away.
I don't want to be in heads
Sorry,
range in this
just-
situation.
Scallions in
gonna-
the bushes.
I'm gonna pull out some honey.
Oh,
and
I
give it
didn't
to
even notice
Shraga.
those were bushes.
Scallions hiding
Sure.
in the bushes.
Be like, here you go, ladle full of honey.
Roll 3 Lux
Okay.
and spend 3 Hydra points.
Oh, I need to roll another d20. Okay. So that's gonna be 10, 12, 18, and spending my last 3 high points. This was actually kind of. Wait.
What was the scores?
That'll
What's your
be a
luck
10
modifier?
+2. I have
Okay.
a 14 in luck, I believe. Yep.
It does not. Miss Lippy backs up a little bit and hisses, and all 8 heads bare their fangs, but it does not attack.
Perhaps you should step back, Rosalind.
Rosalind is just gonna very calmly walk away with Shraga on his shoulders.
And Shraga looks a little bit disappointed, but he's also fine. He's like, so many heads, so beautiful. Tell me, Hydras typically are not born with so many heads. Is she seen battle? How did she come into big city? Please tell me everything. This is very weird.
We're actually going to pause that story for a moment and answer the question: how much do you charge to ship us to the so-called bad place that nobody goes?
Oh yes, about that. Well, so currently my last crew was kind of like Killed or Killed.
Killed?
By me, bro. This is word killed. Like this, like yes. So they were killed, and I don't have crew, so can't really go anywhere, which means can't go money. So give you a nice discount. Well, let's say 50 gold per person, plus you buy the supplies for yourself, like for food for the journey. And then when we get there, I just need you to go to a meeting with me. Then if I have people who look like you, then they'll be like, oh, he has a crew, and not be rude.
What meeting?
Basically, I know man who he usually says, here, you take this box and don't look inside it to one place. And I say, okay, I do this for price. And he says, here's the money. And I say, okay. And then I go to that place and I put box there.
Ever seen the movie The Term? Yes.
And why do you need us for that?
Oh, because my boat is not big, but it's not small either, and would be much easier to have people there who, like, you know, sail. I can teach you. It's very easy.
Well, if you could teach us, then we have a crew.
It's basically like, oh, the wind blows that way, so we sail. Sailing is fucking stupid easy.
It's been a while since I've been handled the sailing. Should be fun.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
And what you're suggesting, I believe, as you would call it, and I say in Sylvan as I switch to say to Shraga, smuggling.
And he goes, don't tell these guys that, but yeah, totally.
Why is that? Oh my! Don't tell these guys that.
Ugh.
You see, you guys, we have nothing to worry about.
So let's say 50 gold per person, and you help me sail there, and then you don't like. And so look, if the meeting goes poorly, because it won't, but if the meeting does go poorly, you don't have to fight for me. You just have to be there so that fighting doesn't happen. If fighting happens, Shraga can take care of himself.
Well, wait a second, Traga.
Look,
So
it's
you
up
wanna-
on top of a hill, and I have to bring boxes, and you guys look like you can carry boxes, okay?
Yeah, that's not the issue. So you want us to sail with you? We sail the ship with you, right? So we're your crew, and then you want us to come and be your muscle. I don't see why we have to pay you for anything at this point, actually.
Oh, see, this is very simple, basic economics. And what the economics it means is that you want something that I have, and you need it more than I do. So you
Well,
pay me
see,
money.
I
Your
don't think-
economic philosophy doesn't work very well in your favor because we have something you need more than we need, and
You're
that's
the
our
only
presence.
people who can care. But you're the only people in this entire city of Safe Falls, the city of thieves, who like carry boxes. I'm sure I will never find someone like that.
You're not gonna find a lot of people who want to go to the bad place that nobody.
I don't even have to go there. I just have to leave city because like the thing about sailing is you go one place and you say here's what I have. I would like to sell. People like, "Oh, this is amazing. We buy this." And then I say, "Oh, this looks like I could sell it somewhere else. I will buy this from you." And then you go to next place and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah, but I thought the guy you had to meet up isn't he where we want to go?
He's not. He
There
wants
is,
us
yes,
to
but
make
like I have many guys like this, many places, and I can go to any of them and be like, "What you got for me, bro?" And the bro be like, "I got you some nicer things." It's just that he in the place where you want to go is on top of hill, so I need you to help carry boxes.
I mean, we could carry boxes, no?
I mean, we have the horses. Didn't
We're gonna make the horses
Alvin-
carry boxes.
Gonna
Well,
bring them on the
didn't-
ship.
Didn't
I mean,
Alvin
listen,
have
we-
another card as well.
Well, we do have another captain waiting for a
Depends
ship.
on how many cards you guys were planning to take with you. Of the two
If we-
remaining, how many were you taking with you?
I only brought one.
Okay,
'cause
then
it
you
was
have one
the-
cart remaining somewhere.
Well, are we gonna put that on the ship with the horses? Like, can we fit all that? Is that worth it?
But if we're taking the ship somewhere and then bringing them down to the ship, then it's not going to be we don't really need to have the cart and horses. Spare them the problem. Yeah, and the 50 gold in the end, think of it, it's less of us paying for passage, it's hazard pay to him.
Hmm.
Trust me, I think I paid almost an upwards of 200 gold just to get taken, just to be taken almost. What was it? A 2 days travel.
I mean, true, but we still have to provide everything, work the ship, and help him when we're there. I think 50 is a little steep. I think we could do for a little less. Especially since we're crewing his ship, we should technically be getting paid.
The reasoning is sound.
Oh shit.
Well, what do you guys want to do? I'm happy to that we found someone. Do you think we still need to contact Crayfish or whatever his name was?
I think his name was Christopher.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Well, I mean, there's nothing that's stopping us from knocking out Traga, tying him up, and just taking his ship.
You don't even know where ship is.
Wow.
I mean, like you could probably guess it's in the water, but like also that's very rude.
We're not robbing this man's ship. Don't worry.
Very rude.
Don't worry, he's joking. Don't listen
Your
to
mother
him.
would be very disappointed in you, Wes.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely. What's a rough day?
I will say to Shraga and Sylvan, can we negotiate the price?
Hey, he looks at you and he goes, There's indeed a possibility of us negotiating the price. As you see, I don't have much debt, but I also don't have much, like, product with which to ply my trade. So the idea of you paying me some gold was so that I could make additional profit when we reach our destination by buying the goods in your fine city and bringing them to another place.
And I say back to Sylvan. So you want us to pay you so you can buy goods here and use them where we travel to.
That is exactly and precisely the point I'm making.
Oh my god.
Well then, this is certainly an interesting thought. Well, let me have a look here. What do the people who you sell to, what do they usually look for?
Oh, wait, are we still speaking in Sylvan?
Yes.
He goes, the people I sell to typically place orders or kind of on the shadier end, and it's literally just, here's a box, don't look inside it. But as far as what they like to buy from me, this is just the normal part of my business as a cover for my smuggling. Which, again, please don't tell these guys.
Don't worry, I won't say anything.
But I have never had a problem with someone else who also speaks Sylvan so beautifully. So, clearly, you won't cause problems either.
Well, I don't know how much in the way of goods are in this city, due to it still being under reconstruction and all.
Things appear to have changed quite drastically since last me and the Swelling Swallow were here.
Yes. Apparently, most drug creation here is left. So things are just starting to pick up, and trade is very scarce due to the fact that there are no ships to come in. But, on the other hand, the city has reduced its crime drastically, and there's a bunch of new churches, guards, and a standing army in place. So, I guess you can't have everything right off the bat.
If my trading here can, make anything better, then please, allow me to ply my trade and have these guys pay me something.
I don't have the final say, as I am not the mayor of the city. But so far, beyond your slight sketchy dealings...
Wait, did you ever change your form back?
Oh, yeah, I've
Okay,
changed
just
back.
making sure, because you could have been.
Alvin, you've been here this whole time?
No, well, I certainly will...
If it makes you feel better, when they say, what did he say? You can say, we negotiated down to 35 gold per person.
I think 35 gold can be better. Something that they will be more willing to take.
Same, because that guy, and he points at Cyrus, he says, that guy looks like he would sooner take my hands than shake them.
And I say before switching back to Common, my last thing I say to him, Sylvan, is apparently his appearance was far more sinister before I met him.
It is genuinely terrifying.
And switching back to Common, I say to all of you, I have discussed with him, and he is willing to bring his price down to 35.
Where did you come up with that number, by
Is that
the
the
way?
best you could do?
It's the
Because
best I can
35
do.
is eerily close to what it actually costs in this world. Because, Alvin, what was the price
So,
you guys
I
just
want
paid?
you-
What was the price you guys just paid
For
for getting to Safe Falls on the ship?
We didn't travel to Safe Falls on the ship. We traveled via teleportation.
Oh yeah. What was the teleportation cost?
50 gold. It was
Okay,
double
yeah,
the
35.
it was double the normal teleportation cost, which is 25 usually.
Yeah, 35 sounds about right then. Yeah.
He needs to make sure that he can cover his own assets should the ship be destroyed.
It's funny he says asset. Cover my asset. It is funny because isn't that the word for this? And he points to his calf.
So, and it is significantly cheaper than most travel, especially to that location.
Okay. I mean, I think 35 works. That's fine with me.
Also, Meta, I got that number by. So just picture a guy with an ass, and then he reaches into his ass and pulls that number out. That's how I did that.
That's how I made up my number too. So we must have been reaching into the
Perfect!
same ass.
I don't know why, but I want to say it was Magni's ass we were reaching
That
into.
sounds
I
about
need
right.
an adult.
He
I
seems like-
need an adult.
What?
I need an adult.
You need an adult?
I will say, from my own experience, just traveling from Emir is a 200 to 250 gold cost just to reach this closest island from there. And he's willing to take us a bit further for 35 a person rather than 250. So it is a 215 gold discount.
If anyone can sing sea shanties, I will let them go for 30 gold.
I think Rosalind likes to sing.
Too bad Icarus not here with his lute.
I'm more of one of the people who assist in the song. I do not start the shanty myself.
I can start a shanty, it's fine.
Good to hear.
Also, is that deal is dependent upon how singing goes, because if you sing like shit, I'm not giving. So you pay 35 now. If you sing good shanties on the way, I give you 5 gold back at the end.
Good to hear.
So it's like rebate.
So
Mail-in
really,
rebate.
can we agree on a 190 gold deficit on our end?
Yeah. I guess that worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. There we go.
You've
This is
now-
muy bueno.
You've solved this problem, and we did it in a way that didn't exist prior to today.
What, negotiation?
No, like, so normally if I'm adding a new character in, I plan it in advance, and like I'm like, we gotta wait, this is gonna happen, and we had like you had a bunch of different options of how to get through this thing and figure out how to get a ship and a crew and all that shit available to you.
Huh.
That were all like the plan. Like here's like the 4 or 5 different ways that I can think that you can solve it, plus whatever they can figure out is what I was thinking. And then Icarus like, hey, I got a character that can do this. I'm like, sure, let's do it. Let's build the token on the fly. Let's go.
That's amazing. Instead, we got a Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, and Kara will walk up to Shraga and in Sylvan. It'd be a pleasure to work with you.
This is most amazing and brings much joy to my heart. Please inform your companions that, for the moment, I would like to take their gold and arrange to purchase goods or services with which to trade when we reach our destination. But in the morning, please go to the docks, find the ship, the Swelling Swallow, and I shall meet you, and we can start our journey.
Good to
And then he
hear.
does that ridiculous bow that he does.
Of course. He is requesting that we pay the gold price now, so that he may
Run away with our money?
And you're not at all concerned about somebody taking our money and running who we literally just met.
Oh,
In the
that note,
city of
I can do this. Many people in my business do not do big with the trusts, and on the back of his hand, he has an odd sigil. Just kind of, it looks like it's in Sylvan and it's just initials for what it is, but it says I can how you say, I can fist someone this, and then that appears on the back of their hands, and they have link, and they can always find me where I am. Here, please, someone with hand.
All right, I'll do it.
And so he takes the back of his fist, and he he backhands the back of your fist, basically, and he just whacks the back of your hand, and that emblem imprints on your hand. It's much lighter, like it's a full-on tattoo on the back of his hand, and on you it's just like a light magic imprint. But and he goes, see, now you can tell, and he steps behind you, and you can tell that he's there even though you can't see him. You have a kind of, so he's like, now I cannot run away unless, you know, I mean, I can run away, but you can run also away with me.
Well,
but you're already married, so that would not happen.
What? Anyway.
I love this character so much, by the way. I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Yeah,
I just got a very disturbing text, and this is making everything so much better.
Okay, great. I'm glad I can find you, because, I mean, if you run away, I'm the fastest one here, so I could probably catch up with you before you're gone. And then
Also, but like,
it wouldn't be too nice for you.
also, like, we have made agreement. We are now, Business Peters.
What was that?
Business Peters.
Business partners.
Partners?
Partners, sorry. Partner, my, common.
Dude, pardon, that's pardon.
Oh, we are business partners.
Yes.
Just.
Yeah.
Well, it's been wonderful. Please, where would you recommend I take lodgings tonight if I did not want to sleep on my ship?
There is the inn in town, though I am not sure if it still follows the rule of you have to pay 10 times the amount if you don't take a consort with you.
I feel like that law changed when they outlawed prostitution.
Did they outlaw prostitution?
Prostitution's not outlawed.
Now,
Ha.
I have no idea.
It's medieval times. That's asking for everyone to try to kill Alvin if he were to do that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
didn't you like ease up on like some laws and then crack down on others?
Well, there's no crime at
like-
night.
Oh yeah, there's
I
no
cracked
crime.
down.
Yeah, that's awful.
I cracked down on
Vampire
most
Masqueraded
things.
that bitch.
I cracked down on a lot of stuff, but yeah, there was a lot of stuff that Alvin cracked down.
You could probably get a room at the Church of Flit. You have to pay by the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't be
I would either recommend staying at the inn in town, or perhaps one of these people can persuade one of Alvin's assistants to allow you to stay at the assistant's barracks for the evening.
Okay, so it's complicated city right now. Like, I understand this.
It's
Yeah,
still
the
in
VBI's
transition.
been really cracking down on people.
The VPI?
VBI, Vampiric
VBI?
Bureau of Investigation.
Nobody. They're suspecting they're vampires. Alvin hasn't come out and said that there's straight up vampires in the city. Everyone's
We
just
are
scared
all-
of the night guard.
Yeah. I actually don't know if Roslyn knows what a vampire is.
Probably not.
He knows about a lot of fake creatures because of plays. Like, you know, the A Summer's Night Dreamers. I forget what the play is exactly called.
Vampires
He's
are
with
not
Summer's
well
Night's
known in this society. They're the things of
Mhm.
myth and legend.
Okay, but then that doesn't help his case because he loves myth and legend. But oh well.
Yeah, that's true.
All my characters do. That's why Kralen's such a simp.
Here you are, Shraga, and I hand him 35 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. This man is welcome upon the boat.
All right. Wes will fork over 35.
It's lovely doing the business with you. Pardon.
And
Cyrus as well.
Cairo,
He doesn't say anything to Cyrus, but he does give a much less ridiculous and much more formal bow and says, good, yes.
Cairo will then hand over another 35 gold pieces and said, "This is for the girl."
Oh, yes, the girl! And he looks over at her and is just like, that one did making with the paint.
She's hiding around the corner.
It's really funny, though. Made me fall in the bird, like, but.
Yes, don't worry.
Or maybe she
she's-
killed me and I imagined the beautiful creature with all the heads.
Miss
Oh, no.
Lippy is a creature of Alvin's. You are not imagining it.
This is very beautiful. This is very beautiful.
Can you take Glyphing the party fund to
Take
a
a gold.
34
I have
gold?
34 gold.
Wow.
Yep,
Yeah,
I guess
go
I'm
for
not
it.
coming, you guys. Bye.
I can't afford
have-
your vote.
I
Wait,
only
wait,
have.
Can you sing sea shanties?
No.
Cyrus will spot you the gold.
You can take it from the fund. We have
Yeah.
a lot of money in there.
We just put 1,200 gold into the fund,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, you can take it from there.
Yeah, we have 1932. Yeah.
I had
I
to take
just
money
need
from
one
there.
gold piece, not 35.
Party 3 is actually like super good at keeping their money together.
Mhm.
Like it's insane.
Wait, how much was in the party fund?
1932. We are now at 1931.
Okay.
yes.
I haven't really made a big deal of this, but I want you guys to know that since Ikarath came back during the wedding arc and whatnot, his gold has reached almost 0 and also almost 1,000 at least 4 times.
Oh my god. That's incredible.
He is fucking nuts when it comes to money.
Plus, the economy in this game is super not well thought out.
No, but also it's just the fucking crazy wizard. You'd think that like that would be the character, but the drug dealing wizard, that would be the guy who constantly is either broke or the richest person in the party.
Yeah.
And he is. He is constantly broke the richest person.
He is. He just fucking is.
Now, if only you learned how to meth, or I guess you would call it a meth head act, but
All right, so I guess we're paid up, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if there's anything you guys need to do before you leave, this
Yeah.
would be the time to do it.
We need to stock up on supplies.
You did say you have to bring your own food. Yes.
Also,
I
are
think
we
I would-
leaving
you
without
would
Party 1
clarify-
and we're just letting Party 1 find their own way there?
Oh, that's right. We have to wait for party 1.
yeah. So we've got a couple of days.
We should go get friends and allies then.
Yeah, totally.
We can.
Oh,
I
shoot.
say to Shraga, where's your closest in Sylvan? Where's your closest deal that needs to be done?
I mean, like here in town, or like in Sylvan. Are you referring to my business here in town, or are you referring to my business upon the high seas?
Business on the high seas. We do have some other people who will arrive here soon.
Do you have someone? Like out of character, I have some ideas on what we can do if you guys want me to pull something out of my ass, but like I don't want to be like, hey Meta, build this encounter in character, you know?
I mean, if we want
Yes.
something simple just to burn the time, because we can just, I mean, we can make everybody come back and we can start the end game
Cyrus
in like
wanna,
a week if
Yeah.
we want to.
does Cyrus want to have a fist fight before we end the session?
Fist fight, what?
Roslyn, Cyrus having a fist fight, no armor. Just
Oh.
hands.
So unnecessary.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I don't know.
Well, I guess we could like just what like. I mean, when's
You could
Well, we could
probably
wait for
sail
party
up and
one.
meet them in Ulford.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, true.
But that's if they're going back through Ulford. You'd have somebody who'd have to be able to communicate to them.
We
can
have at
always
least a
contact
day.
You
them.
could also meet them over here at the bridge. That'd probably be the shortest way for them.
Oh, we have
We
at
we
least.
don't
don't
big
see
enough
the map
channel.
right now.
Yeah, we don't see it.
Oh, I'm smart. Shh.
Well, we know you're smart, but we don't see the map.
So you guys could go. Well, no, there's the river in here, so it'd be like here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, and like meet them there if you communicated with them. And that would be the shortest method. They're already on their way down this way. That would be their path, as opposed to all the way over here.
Or what about like further out? Like if we met them, like by Mallow's Pass, because
Well,
then we'd have to like go back around the river.
Well,
That
I
could take
mean,
some more time.
if we just go.
That's true.
up
You could
the
meet him at
thing,
Mallow's Pass. Well, or you could
Yes.
meet him here. Trevor lives there.
Oh yeah, we could go there.
Oh,
He's got a dock.
Wasn't
What about Shiteland?
Yeah, you guys could stop off in
Shiteland.
Shiteland.
Do you have any dealings in Shiteland you need to do?
Land.
And
Why are
and,
you
and he
bringing
actually
whales
knows
into
he
this?
actually knows something about Shiteland. So he says Shiteland is weird little island full of shite. There's not like a lot there. So no, I don't really have any business there.
Well, do you have any business down towards Mallow's Pass?
Molo's Piss. I know some people who might have jobs for me to do down there, but I don't have anything specific to do. Right now, I'm kind of in between commissions. I work like artists.
Yes.
Well, we
Well,
won't
we
really
would
need
most-
to
So you
burn
work for
time if we
exposure?
do it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just go
Because
that
if you
way.
guys
From
do it
women.
this way, then basically next episode, will start being joint again for you guys.
Yep.
So next Monday, party one will
Uh,
just travel their way down, and then
Mhm.
I have a request too, group.
Yes.
It's up to you guys. We could always go to Barandor. That's where my character's from, and I don't know. The Church of Lathander could help us somehow. I have no idea.
If
they'd
the
have a
ship
dock.
is,
because you
I
could
wouldn't
go
have
from
thought-
here through under the bridge
Yeah.
over to here.
Well, you
Yeah,
go
we-
there after we pick up party one because I don't.
Aren't we
that's a good
supposed to be
point.
going to the Wildlands?
no,
No, we're going.
The
Yeah.
bad place that
Above
nobody
Emir.
goes.
this
Oh, my bad. I had those confused in my brain.
No,
Yeah, no,
Shraga
the
would know.
Shraga would know.
Wildlands
That was
is
John.
where you came from if you choose to accept the backstory hints that I've given, options that I've given you.
Yeah, and we can hash out the details
Yeah.
just fine.
Mhm. We could I mean, we have at least a day, so we could contact party one, get supplies, and then tell them to meet us at Mallow's Pass or, the Trevor's place or whatever. So we could contact them.
You
Like,
can't we definitely because I'll tell you like Shraga tells me that we are to adventure the next day, so we're supposed to travel out next day.
Okay, you can
Yeah.
tell Shraga not to leave the next day. He's made it pretty clear that he doesn't actually have anything pressing going on.
Okay.
Except you guys, so you guys are setting the schedule.
Okay. But it's more of like we need to discuss at least early in the morning next day. If we are planning on departing the day after, we
Mhm.
need to contact. You guys should definitely contact Alvin.
Yeah. So we should definitely, like, get supplies because I guess we still have most of this day. Sleep, contact Alvin, and then I guess figure it out. Then head out. I guess.
Yeah.
Because we could always like if we get to Mallow's Pass first since we're sailing, we could always wait for them there
Mm-hmm.
and then do, if we have business there, he could trade. Shraga could trade or whatever, and we could just chill in the city.
Yep. So let's go with that. Shraga, we'll play it by ear, but we're not sure whether we'll depart tomorrow or not.
This is and he just thumbs up.
I say to him in Sylvan, do not forget, you can always talk to me in Sylvan if you cannot figure out your words.
He gives you a very respectful look, and he just says, "I have a feeling that our friendship will grow into the most beautiful work of art."
This is an interesting interaction between Cairo and Traka.
Well, okay, so I just want to throw this out there. Also, you're talking to him in Sylvan, which he learned from his mother.
Yeah.
I can't wait for us to find somebody who talks to him in Orc. She learned
can
from
speak
his
Orc.
father. You can?
Yep.
Try talking to him in Orc at some point.
Okay. I speak Orc and Elvish, so. Aren't you half Orc, half Elf?
Yeah, he's half orc, half elf.
That's the green.
I'm also half Elf. That's
Nice.
great.
I speak a lot of the exotic languages. That's what Cairo focuses on.
Yeah, I personally like exotic languages over like.
You never
Just
know
because
what'll
it-
come in handy in this campaign.
I know. I like the
Yeah.
basic ones. Me speaking Goblin helped us skip an early encounter.
It
Yeah,
did.
right.
The only reason I choose them.
Yeah, and my languages of Undercommon and Gnome have been super helpful.
One of my parties from an old campaign had one person that spoke Common, and we just had to telephone everything around the table. It was great.
Only one person who spoke Common? How?
That doesn't make sense.
We took out, like, we allowed everyone to replace Common with a different language because there were some places that didn't speak it. So we
That sounds
kind of
awful.
decided
Yeah,
as a group without telling the DM before session 0.
You guys are evil.
Oh yeah.
You guys a chaotic evil party?
Yeah.
My character I think spoke Undercommon, a gnomish thing, Goblin, and then it was not Abyssal, but it was the Outer Planes language. Or like the Far Realm.
Deep speech.
Deep speech, yeah. And it was great.
God.
Yeah, deep speech. The stuff that's used by Far Realm and the what do you call it? Aberrations use it as well.
Yeah. But also, imagine having to do an entire court case with that, because we did that for 4 sessions.
They can. Some people here can imagine court trials.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Well, we should best start moving to get our supplies ready to go.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to split up to go get stuff?
Well,
I don't know what we would need.
Food is of concern.
We don't need food. I got food.
You may want to have some extra food in case you need your spells for later.
I guess that makes sense.
I'll get some seasoning and stuff so I could kind of make the food that Callie creates taste good.
Oh, that's true. My food is pretty bland that I make.
Yeah, I'll get some spices.
Sounds like my mom's cooking.
What
Oh,
are
yeah?
you talking about?
Prestidigitation can add flavor.
Prestidigitation adds flavor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but what
Raws will never
kind?
Use it, though. It adds
Any
any
flavor.
flavor you want.
It's
You can
Betty
make
Bott's
potatoes
every
taste like ice
flavored
cream.
beans.
You
could
chill,
have-
warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material.
You can flavor. You could have vomit flavored beef.
You can take it to Flavor Town.
The flavor town. Let's go.
Favorite town.
If you are a paladin and you have something that can cast prestidigitation, you can just eat rotten food all you want.
Because you're immune to disease.
You're
Yep.
immune to disease.
Yeah, but the food still tastes awful. No,
No, prestidigitate
Oh.
the taste.
it's still bad for you.
Well, nope. Cure disease.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
but that doesn't matter. There's no nutrition.
yeah, it's just
I
eating
mean,
like
it's still meat.
It would be empty
It's still meat.
calories.
It's just rotten.
Yeah.
You don't need cure disease. You're immune to disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
empty
but-
calories.
I really want to make a paladin like that. If someone in this campaign dies, we're having Rogothoth, the rotten meat eater.
We've already got a fish that eats people.
Oh my god, Party 4 is just gonna be the cannibal group.
So, continue, guys. You guys, it's the next day. You guys have done your sleeping.
We're
We
also
still
gathering
in
our
this-
resources.
We've been on this map all session. You guys notice?
Yeah.
We had this whole session
Yeah.
right outside the door of Alvin's house.
I'm not going in there. You're high if you think Cairo's gonna go into that house.
All right. So what are we doing? You've got your slots back. I'm assuming we've just all kind of assembled at the barracks. Or are we sleeping in other situations here?
Probably
mean,
back at the barracks.
If we're allowed to be at the barracks is the place.
Yeah, I think Alvin gave you guys permission in perpetuity. I could be wrong, Alvin. You tell me.
Owen isn't going to deny people access to the barracks.
Okay, well there you go.
You gotta delete all the people who aren't here.
God, a lot of stuff has happened lately in Safe Falls. Safe Falls is just the hub. Rip's not here, but Safe Falls it became the player hub.
It's the player hub, and it's unfortunate that it's the fact that because Alvin's there, it's owned by him. It's very easy for people to get there, and that's kind of the reason why Alvin's having a hard time retiring because people keep showing up. Oh, we got a problem. Fuck!
Fine, we'll move the player hub to somewhere else.
What city are you gonna take over now?
Well, Rakoge's awful, so
Ours
let's
keep,
not go
we're gonna
there.
get the
You could take over
stripper
Rakoge, just a hostile takeover. You're already halfway there,
sucks.
Callian.
I know,
Maybe,
that place sucks.
Clastow is a nice city. I mean, I've planned for Clastow once we defeat the church.
You have plans for...
Yeah, I have an idea of what I want to do with the gnomes when we rescue
Oh, yeah.
them. I think
Wow.
Clastow is the first city they could like inhabit, or at least
Wait,
some of them
out-
migrate to.
Out of character, we can't talk about the gnomes, right?
Yeah, correct.
Can-
No,
Unless you
yeah,
wanna
I'm
die.
talking out of character right now.
There's
Wait,
a
who
lo-
can't we talk to in the party? Cairo and Kalia?
And
Yes.
Shrago
Okay.
now.
And Traga.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yep.
They're
Okay.
not gnomes, they're just albino goblins.
I was thinking of casting sending to the gnomes, the gnomish king, to ask for any aid in our battle.
Yeah, you should give them an update at least.
Yeah.
On what we're doing.
And don't forget to cast at least one sending to Alvin.
Yeah, you gotta let him know where to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do that first. Sending time. Okay, so I will call Alvin.
Wait, is it the next day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just
How
heal
long
up.
do you think it's gonna take Alvin to respond?
Hmm.
I don't know. It'd be really convenient if he was here to help.
That'd
That's
be
a
really
good point.
convenient.
So I'm gonna call up
Yeah, we
Alvin.
just got
Ring, ring.
Cairo.
Hi, Alvin. It's Callian. We met a captain who's gonna drive us around. We are gonna leave the city, and maybe you guys can meet us on the way to nowhere, or wherever it's called. I forgot the place no one goes. That's too many words. That hurts.
Just say the
sentence.
island. Just say the islands.
yeah. Islands.
You're saying
I-
Malice
Alvin-
Pass or whatever?
Alvin knows what you're talking about. You don't
Yeah.
need to explain to him.
Maybe meet us at Mallows Pass. Yes. And that's the end of the message.
All right.
Wait, they can't meet
Greetings.
you at Mallows Pass.
Why?
They got kicked out of Mallows Pass.
There's 3 people who are wanted in the party at Malice Pass.
Oh my god. Well, we don't know that.
Nope.
So-
Alvin would confer with the rest of the party before he does this, so I'm gonna make the educated in us and tell them where to meet at Edward. I'll just do the message.
Trevor's.
Yeah, Trevor's. Hello, Callian. We can do that, but we prefer to meet at Trevor's due to some complications. It's just outside Bulford. Also, you have my permission.
Just outside Watoon.
Yeah, Watoon. That's right.
Ulford's north of Safe Falls. Watoon's the vampire city.
Okay, right. Watoon, right outside Watoon.
Yep.
You also have my permission to use half of the current vault gold.
Ooh.
And you would then receive a pigeon that pops up in your hand. And in it is written with the official mayor seal, allowing you access to half the gold in the currently stored within the treasury.
It's a useful fucking item.
Whoa.
That's a great item.
Wait, so something just popped up in my hand?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
and
you have to open it. But
yeah.
there's a clear seam in it. It's like a little silver bird, but it's like there's a clear seam in it, like a nesting egg.
I'm assuming everyone else saw that pop up in my hand.
Mhm.
You guys, look, I just got a message back from Alvin. He said we should meet him at Trevor's place, which is right outside of Watoon. Hopefully you guys know where that is. I've never been there. But he also said we can use at least half of the gold in the mayor's fund or whatever.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
and
that's
you-
great.
And you have an official right that gives you access to it.
Yeah, look, this thing just magically appeared in his hand. Yo, Alvin is so cool. Did I ever
Yeah,
tell you
Alex
guys
is
that?
the best.
All right, so for your information, the gold that you have just gotten access to, let me pull up my character sheet on Alvin.
Used to
50
belong to
gold.
Rashok and then some dragons, and now it's Alvin's again for the city.
And it's
Wow.
also
Total of
using the rest
25
of the
gold
city
pieces.
gold, and it's using the rest of the gold that I had stored up that I haven't spent. This gold that you have now access to, if I do my math correctly, let me write down. I need to, because I have to add up two different numbers together. So one moment, please.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the base that I have stored in from Rashok plus that. Okay, so you now have to, if you go pick up the gold, you have access to 4,725 gold pieces to work with.
Wow. This is for supplies and stuff?
Yep.
Awesome.
Wait, can you say that one more time or put in the chat?
So this is the gold you will have. This is the gold amount you have access to. 4,725.
You guys, we should just take this gold and give it away.
Wait, there's characters who have a history with doing that in poor cities, and it doesn't end well.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very Callian thing to do, to just give money away.
I think they burned down part of Clastow.
Class style?
Yeah, they threw the really bad part of town.
Isn't
Yeah.
that Rokoge? Oh no.
The bad part of the town Clastow. They
Yeah, I
threw a
remember
ton
that.
of gold into this, like, the worst part of town. Like, a
Mm-hmm.
ton. Like, you could retire, like, probably like 50 families from the poor part of town on this. And riots, fighting, things started burning down.
Oh, so there's a perfect location in Clastow for the gnomes to inhabit and fix up. Perfect. All
Yeah.
set up for the gnomes to come back to the world.
That is the gold amount that I am allocating to you as 4,725 gold.
There you
pieces.
go.
You guys, we could just buy a new boat.
Yeah, and we could get what's his name? Kevin to
Oh yeah, that guy.
the sailor. We don't need that. What's his name? Shraga. We don't need
Shraga.
him.
I was honestly half expecting you guys to be like, nah, no thanks, Mr. Weirdo, and just like find another way to go.
No, I like him.
Yeah, actually, wait. We already paid Shraga, so.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on.
Well, we got
I
our
still
money
don't know
back.
how to sail. It's fine, but maybe
That's
we
fine.
could get like, can we get some like ballista to put on top of the ship or something?
Oh yeah. Wait, we didn't even ask if he had any.
We don't even know if he has a ship. He just told us he does.
That's true. I swear to God, if he has like a keelboat or.
He
Since
pulls up with a
at
rowboat.
this point, it is the next morning. Wes, all day until you went to sleep, you could tell that like which direction he was, and that he
Okay.
wasn't too far away.
He's
All
got
right.
no cannons, apparently. This is his boat. He's got this thing.
The ballista?
It looks like a spear. I don't.
Oh yeah, it looks
The
like one.
harpoon, it's a
Harpoon gun?
Harpoon
This is your
on a
ship,
whaling
by the
ship.
way. John. This
Yeah,
is.
That's it.
This
That is a ballista that you could use to put harpoons into. So yeah, that's
Maybe
a
we
ballista.
should get
That's
a,
standard ballista.
Yeah,
We
well,
should
cannons
pimp
don't
his
exist in
ride.
this world yet, so
Cannons do exist.
they do.
They work on a magical means, not a gunpowder means.
Oh, okay.
You
But
also
you
get
guys
an
ask him. He says he doesn't have a lot of weapons because he's not out here to fight.
Mhm.
You also get an additional 190 gold pieces to work. That is to pay for the passage of everyone who you will meet up with.
Oh, great.
That's written into the paper. So
Cool. So we'll give him that. We'll obviously give that to him when we meet up with him again.
what was I doing? Oh yes, that's what I was doing. Sorry, I'm doing money management on Alvin now, so I have to go back to him.
You're playing Sims again?
SimCity. We've got SimCity. We've got somebody playing Adventure Capitalist in Safe Falls. We've got some people playing Pokemon.
Hey.
So you guys, I think we should spend some of this money on cleric materials that I need.
Oh, do you let the pigeon go, or do you send anything back with the pigeon?
Oh, I can send stuff back?
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
like
pigeon,
sending, but
that's where you get
baseball
the
size.
that's what you get the note from, is inside the pigeon.
Yep.
That gives you the official mark that allows you access to half the gold, to basically 4,915 gold, because you're getting an additional 190. So
You guys, we could put something in here for Alvin. You want to play a prank and put that wet boot in here?
that wet boot would not fit in there.
No,
Let's
never
tell
mind.
on Randavius.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
tell
about
him-
baseball size, so whatever you can fit inside of about a baseball.
Yeah.
Tell him that Randavius was being a bad boy. Wes is still upset with the whole Randavius thing, because Wes feels that we've done so much for him and he was so rude.
Out of character, you lied to a person who spent his entire life being lied to and manipulated. And he thought
I mean,
you
true,
were,
but-
and he thought you were different, and you said you'd never lie to him, and you lied
That's
to
fair.
him, and that
True.
was the biggest betrayal you could have ever done for Randavius, is to lie.
Wow,
to him.
you're the worst, Wes.
Wow, I don't even remember.
That's why he reacted so, like, out of character. That's why he reacted so violently. I'm trying to play him true to who. I'm
Oh,
trying to
wow.
play most characters true to who they are, rather than
I
like,
mean,
have a plan action of what they're gonna do. And
A
when
little
you
white
did
lie.
that, it.
I also
yeah.
forgot about most of that stuff because it's been so long since we interacted with Randavius.
The backstory. Oh, you guys are all fucked then. Come the final arc, because as much as I could possibly make matters from all of your guys' adventures in the last year, as much as I could make matters.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole like lying thing with Randavius, so like I thought the little white lie wasn't that big of a deal. Oops.
Yep.
Yeah, so you'll need to pick that up from the manor. So you'll need to get that gold from the manor.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where the gold is currently held.
In a Scrooge McDuck style vault, I'm sure.
Haha, yeah.
We just dive in.
At least when we save Randavius' mother, he'll forgive us.
All right.
I mean, I don't think he really cares as much about her, but
yeah.
Yeah.
that's a good thing, in my opinion. I'm
That's
happy he's
true.
growing so attached.
It is. He's becoming part of a family.
Mhm.
What if season 2 is just all of Alvin's children as a party?
That'd be amazing.
We're gonna call it all his children.
All my children.
Alvin's
It's Alvin
Oh.
and Sons.
Alvin's
It's the Alvin bunch.
Wait,
Oh,
is it a
boy.
yeah? Are all three boys? I think they are.
Yeah, we have three.
Yeah, you have
there's
three. That's Alvin
names.
and Sons. You got your own lumber company.
That's Alvin's next investment into a lumber company of his own.
Lumber company.
Or you could open a law firm, Dravanyich, and Dravanyich.
Yep.
I got
Okay,
that
well,
name
what
right.
supplies do you guys want to buy?
Well, we have a lot to work with.
I will put in my request. Let me type these out.
All right, you have a hard stop at 9, don't you, Callian?
I kind of have to go in a few minutes, yeah.
Yeah. So what we'll do here is we will wrap up in the next session. You guys will start as you guys are making your way down the water with the new character Shrega, and you guys can use the campfire to figure out purchasing supplies. If you have any inquiries about like specific items that aren't PHP that you might need, I'll respond there. So you have basically until next Monday in the campfire to handle supplying up and everything so that nobody gets left out. Starting next Monday, I guess we're going right back into kind of a joint sessions. The plan is, though, that as we go throughout, it's going to kind of weave in and out the parties. You guys will have your own separate sections. You guys will have parts together, and it'll kind of just naturally go in and out, so it won't be everybody every session. At some point, the fourth party will be joining you while you're in the middle of this stuff, and then it will all move into the part where we need to plan like a single day where we can set aside a big chunk of time to like do the climax episode of the first season, and that's kind of the plans moving forwards.
All right, cool.
So prepare yourselves, because we're not a month away from the climactic episodes and climactic arc. We are 1 week away
Oh my!
from
I thought it was gonna be a month.
it was, and things, I mean, it worked out.
It was things went really quick. There was like no conflict at all with party 1 doing their thing. So
Oh wow.
And we
That's
didn't
just-
really have too much else to
went through
do.
right off
Yeah.
the bat.
Yeah, this is good because I mean, then I could stick. I think with party 3 until the end of this arc, or even like come into party 1 days if we're doing joint. So
Yeah,
it all
like
works
that
out.
actually works really well for you, because as soon as you're gonna be able to naturally flow inside all this stuff that's just going on. So that actually works real well.
Yeah.
And since we're gonna probably be moving to milestone, I mean, you guys can take like 700 experience for today because I haven't
Ooh.
transitioned yet. But we're gonna be
So
doing
when you level up-
milestone soon.
That's a level up for us.
Yeah, 700 XP levels us up.
That's Blood Hunter level 7 for me.
Oh,
Nice.
I get busted spells. This is
I
gonna
get
be
some
great.
good things. I get evasion now, and I get something else.
But
Uh,
you will be spending some time in the bad place that nobody goes,
Oh,
because
stillness.
to pull you guys out here to the map, the part of this that anybody has ever visited in the entire world that's outside of the church is that big, right there.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that's my character.
That's
That's
it.
the characters of the blood hunting orders have gone in
And
there.
this
Mm-hmm.
is the islands.
Oh wow.
We've only the blood hunting order was those who went to the bad place that nobody goes was wiped out when they try to go through there.
Should I roll for HP and then?
Yeah, wasn't there something with that?
Should I roll and then take the average if it's lower, or?
I think you have to choose one of the two.
Oh,
That's
I'll just
up
take
to
the average.
DM. That's just the DM.
Yeah, I'll say
It's
you
up to
can do
DM.
either at each level, but you have to choose one or the other before you do it.
Okay, I took the average.
Mm-hmm.
It promotes.
I don't want to risk rolling
yeah,
one.
It allows you to take the risk for higher if you want, but it also allows you to be safe and not have to deal with shitty rolls. So we'll do the hybrid system that
Yeah.
way.
I'll just take the average because I need it. It brings me to 50. So
Yeah,
So-
my it's different for each DM in the end.
Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. We'll be back with more of this on Friday, hopefully, with fish people and rangers and maybe one other person. Who knows? I think we're figuring that out here shortly, and then I might be working to add somebody. Maybe we'll save that for season 2. That'll work out that way. And have a great day.